Yo, what's going on, everybody? In today's video, we're going to be going over the new content that was just dropped today by SDS and talk about it a little bit and just the state of the game, what's going on, how, what I feel about content, how others feel about content. And then in the comment section, also let me know what your feelings are. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First, look at the content and discuss about it. All right. So first, we'll just talk about the event. We got the Moonshot event, and we're going to have a lot of reward rewind event cards, of course. We got a home stretch pack as well there at 20 wins, and then a vault pack at 35 wins. And then you got this prime JD Martinez, who looks really good. 103, 109 versus right, 125 versus left, 125 clutch, 75 fielding with 58 speed. Not a bad card at all. Not going to be great defensively, but should hold his own a little bit. And he also has really good hitting attributes, especially against lefties. And last but not least, JD usually has a really good swing. Now, with that being said, he has some quirks too. Road Warrior, Night Player, First Pitch Hitter, Dead Red, and Breaking Ball Hitter. So those are all good quirks. All right, so that's the event that was just dropped, Moonshot event. Then let's go over to programs. 2 new programs dropped today. Number 1, Season Awards 9. We have this 96 overall pages or pages, however he pronounces it. And with that being said, he's going to have 96, 79 versus right, 115, 104 versus left, 99 clutch, 79 fielding with 58 speed, catcher, first base. At this point, we got 99s. You got Sada, Adley, and then other catchers as well that are going to fit boosts. He's just not going to crack anybody's squad. Tops now, first base, Rami Gonzalez, second base, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, right field, secondaries. Only things he's really missing is catcher, secondary. Max contact pretty much, but low power, good clutch as well. Not what you're seeking out of a first baseman, but it does help that he could play a lot of positions and he has 85 speed, so that helps as well. Again, just not another card that's just not going to crack the squad. These are all binder fillers in my opinion. We got Spencer Arrighetti, 4-seam slurve cutter, curveball, circle change, 89 hit per 9, 96 pitching clutch. That's just not going to crack the squad at this point with 99s. Will Brennan, 92, 98, 82, 75. That's just, 125 clutch. I don't even have to explain it. He's not cracking a squad. Just cards. These top snails have to be better at this point if we have 99s. Like, they continuously just make these top snail binder fillers, and it's just frustrating because you could just make them better to where you might think about using them. Then we got Shota Imanaga, 4-seam splitter, slurve, 12-6, 2-seam. Doesn't throw very hard. 107 hit per 9, 125 pitching clutch. At least he's got decent hit per 9 and good pitching clutch, but he doesn't throw very hard at all. Doesn't have sinker cutter either. No outlier on his fastball. I just don't think he's going to be very good, to be honest. But he may surprise some people. Who knows? Got great control. I don't think he's going to do a job. Nonetheless, he's still there. Again, you still haven't reached that XP reward path. You're going to have a lot of XP in this, so it's worth doing just for the XP. The Season 1 recap program, and you're going to have 3 cards that were attainable through a voucher code here to help towards the Season 1 collection as well. A lot of XP as well in this, and a lot of packs as well, so that's going to be good for you towards the Season 1 collection. And then at 150 points, not 100 points, but 150, you get this Byron Buxton Season 1 awards card. And they gave it to him as he was the most used cornerstone captain in Season 1. 99 overall, Byron Buxton. He's not going to give you any boost. He's not, he's not going to give you that boost that he would give you as a captain. But he looks good, right? 100, 115 versus right, 90, 113 versus left, 100 clutch, 99 fielding, of course, 95 arm, 80 traction, 99 speed. Going to patrol center field, absolutely insane. A little bit low on the contact end and clutch, but we know Byron has a very good swing. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any quirks. However, again, Byron has a great swing that plays above his attributes. So, a card that's definitely could be usable. It makes it so tough, and we'll talk about why these cards are going to be tough to use. But again, very good card. Or very good swing on that card, so he should play above his attributes. Next, we're going to go over the show shop and look at all the cards that come in packs. Correction, they did add another special collection card, Season Awards. Collect 9 of these, so you got to get Shota Imanaga as well. You're going to get a Ryan Jeffers Season Awards card. He went absolutely insane through the first 40 games, hitting 10 bombs, leading all catchers. 101, 123 versus right, 106, 102 versus left, 107 clutch, so not bad hitting at all. I've never used a Ryan Jeffers card, so I don't know how good his swing is, but if it's a good swing, he's going to play really well because his attributes are really good as well. 51 speed, so not going to fit an Arenado boost. He's not really going to fit any boost that people are using, so keep that in mind as well. Quirks wise, he's got some, you know, homebody, night player, first pitch hitter, and table setter. Not bad quirks at all. Now we will go over to the packs that are in the shop, because you know they're going to drop packs, because that's what they've been doing all year. They never miss a beat with the packs. And let's take a look at homestretch pack 3. We got Spencer Strider. 4-seam slider, circle change, curveball, 2-seam. Gonna have that outlier on the fastball. 109 hit per 9 and 112 pitching clutch. Only thing I don't like is the fact if he had a sinker, he may be usable. Slider also isn't very fast, but he does have the outlier on the fastball. I don't think he's gonna be usable, but who knows? Maybe he surprises me once I face him. Again, I don't believe he'll be usable though. Jackson Chourio, right field primary, left field, center field secondaries. 104, 111 versus right, 97, 100 versus left, 106 clutch, 95 fielding with 98 speed. Very good outfielder, could play anywhere in the outfield because of that speed and reaction. I know he's a primary right fielder, but I'm sure he's going to play a great center field. And his hitting's not bad at all. However, in my opinion, I'd prefer the Byron Buxton just because it's grind 99. You can get him by just grinding the game instead of having to buy him off the marketplace like Jackson Chourio. Josh Jung, Hyper Series, 104, 102 versus right, 125, 125 versus left, 103 clutch, 89 fielding with 90 reaction, 63 speed. No secondaries, just a primary third base, so that's where you're going to have to put him. Pretty good hitting number, especially against lefties, maxed out. The clutch I don't like, only being at 103. Obviously, there is plenty of better options at third base, but he's not a bad option by any means. Next up is going to be Marcelo Meyer, primary shortstop with third base secondary. He's going to be 107, 107 versus right, 116, 102 versus left, so he's got the reverse splits contact-wise versus lefties. 111 clutch, so good clutch as well. 88 fielding, 94 arm with 92 reaction, 67 speed. I think he'll play a fine shortstop for you, but probably a better third base just because his speed isn't the greatest at shortstop. So not a bad card at all. Definitely a very usable card. And again, he is a lefty, so he will fit that Clayton Kershaw boost. So that is going to help him against righties and his clutch as well. Pete Crow Armstrong, primary center field with left field, right field secondaries, 97, 83 versus right, 91, 86 versus left, 101 clutch, maxed out fielding, maxed out speed. Going to play an amazing center field. However, in my opinion, his hitting isn't the greatest. So that's the card that I just completely overlook. Then we got Devin Williams, flashback finest from 2020, changeup, 4-seam cutter, sinker, and then of course the screwball. 125 hit per 9, K per 9, and pitching clutch, maxed out there without any parallels. 76 walk per 9 and 81 control, so a little bit bad on the control part of things, but he has a sinker cutter combo plus a screwball, a good fastball. I think this guy needs to be in your bullpen. He's definitely going to be in my bullpen, and in my opinion, the best card in the pack, even though he's part of the base round and going to be cheap. I think he's the most must-have card in the pack. And then last but not least is Logan O'Hoppe, catcher primary, first base secondary, 91, 96 versus right, 105, 104 versus left, 92 clutch, 91 fielding, so diamond defense, 52 speed. You got that Ryan Jeffers that you could get by grind 99. And then there's other catchers in the game already that are quite a bit better than him. Not a bad card by any means, but there's just catchers that are better than him. Simple as that. And I believe he was the last card. Yep. Then we got the new season awards pack. We got 99 overall Aaron Judge, 112, 125 versus right, 101, 125 versus left, 72 vision, 110 clutch, 89 fielding with 92 arm, 81 reaction, 55 speed. He is a primary center fielder, but with that speed, I would put him in left or right. That's where he's going to play the best, in my opinion. Judge has all the quirks pretty much, and the only thing that really bothers me about Judge is that he's tall, but his swing makes up for it because he does have a really good swing, in my opinion. I think it's a really good card. Next, we got Luis Matos, and he looks really good. Primary center field with left field, right field secondaries, 114, 100 versus right, 122, 104 versus left, 125 clutch, got that max clutch, and 79 fielding with 99 arms, 77 reaction, 71 speed. I don't like the speed and fielding for center field, so I believe he's a left field or right fielder only. However, of course, you could do as you please, but again, for me, he's a left field, right fielder only. Yeah, very good card, especially you got him to P5, 119, 105, 125, 109. I mean, this could be a very good card, especially he has a good swing. We got 97 overall Luis Gil, 101 hit per 9, 110 K per 9, 104 pitching clutch, but he only has a 4-seam circle change slider cutter, missing a sinker. Quirks wise, I don't like, he doesn't have any quirks, doesn't have outlier. I don't think he's gonna fit a rotation, in my opinion. Trey Lipscomb, 125-70 versus right, 106-56 versus left, 111 clutch, 85 fielding, 90 speed, could play third and first base. Great speed for a corner infielder, just doesn't have the power. 97 overall, Tyler Alexander, cutter, 4-seam, slurve, circle change, 2-seam, 106 hit per 9, and 105 pitching clutch. Make an argument if he had that cutter, or sorry, a sinker instead of that 4-seam, or a sinker instead of that 2-seam, you can make an argument to put him in the rotation because I'm sure he's going to have insane control and insane pars. Yeah, look at that control, pretty much maxed out everywhere. However, because he doesn't have that sinker, it's just something that I'm not going to be attracted to for him to be in the rotation. But I know his pars are going to be absolutely insane, and you're going to be able to dot pretty consistently with him. Those are the cards for the season awards. And then we got the new headliners in Miguel Sano, tops now. Primary, third base, first base, right field, secondary. 108, 125 versus right, 97, 125 versus left. So you got that max power versus both without any parallels. 112 clutch, that's nice as well to see. Higher clutch than both his contact ratings. 71 fielding, so silver defense over at third base, and 73 speed. Not bad at all for Sano. 73 speed is pretty damn good. Sano has a really good swing, always. Always a fun card to use in BR. As a bronze, you know, live series has really good power, low contact, but in BR he plays well. So this card could definitely play well on higher difficulties, especially that clutch being higher than his contact ratings. Not a bad card by any means for sure. And then last but not least, we have a new chase pack in Martin Dihigo. This card is from last year, Jin Kim series. 96 hit per 9 and 101 K per 9 with 102 pitching clutch. He's going to have outlier on his fastball, 4-seam, curveball, sinker, slurve, screwball. Hit per 9 and pitching clutch just aren't very good at, you know, for a 99. And then he can also hit, of course, because he play every single position on the field. 90, 97 versus right, 102, 109 versus left, 105 clutch. For me, hitting wise, he just doesn't do it. Like, I wouldn't want to put him in the anywhere. He's not going to replace anybody on my squad. Simple as that. So is it a bad card? No, not by any means. Is it going to be the price tag of a chase pack card? No, I don't think it will. So overall, this content drop, not a bad one, but I don't think it was a great one. Especially that we're getting so close to the new season. And that's what I wanted to talk about. See how you guys are feeling about this and see what your thoughts are, right? We have 14 days to the new season. Obviously, they got to keep dropping content and dropping these 99s. However, in 14 days, these 99s are going to go away and we're going to start all over again. Yes, we have more wildcard slots this year, but we only have, it's still only 4 wildcard slots. And these cards are not going to be wildcards, right? So you only have 14 days to use these cards. Do you want to buy them? I wouldn't personally do it. And if you do want to buy them just to try them out, okay, buy them, but make sure you do not lock them into your collection so that you can sell them once the season is over, unless you plan on wildcarding one of these cards that are new. That being said, again, the programs, I would do them just, you know, if you need the XP, might as well go ahead and knock it out and get that XP. However, man, it's just so tough the way that they did this content style. I was excited to have the power creep again, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't work when you power creep up to 99 in the same set, because once that next set comes, you're gonna lose those 99s. Yes, you have more wildcard slots. You got 4, but that's just not enough slots to how many 99s are dropping. Like, if you're gonna do a power creep, just go back to the power creep that was from before. These 99s at the end, you only got a little amount of time to play with them. 30 days to play with them. Some people, you know, still haven't finished team affinities and whatnot because they don't have the time. They haven't finished the XP reward path because they don't have the time. They haven't gotten to set 1 collection because a lot of the cards are coming out in packs. So people are not enjoying the cards that they want to enjoy. I think that this contest style is really killing the game very quickly. It's really causing a lot of people to not enjoy the game, make it very tough to enjoy the game. And I understand where they're coming from. It is very tough if you don't have the time to be able to play, you know, and make and get the XP that you need to get by having that time period to play. Also, if you don't know how to make stubs, and it's tough to make stubs, you know, just by doing programs and stuff, so you're never gonna have the stubs because there's so many cards in packs to get the cards that you want. I understand that as well. Luckily for me, I do know how to make stubs based off using the marketplace and flipping cards. But again, I've said it in plenty of videos. If you want to learn how, make sure you hit me up on DMs through Twitter, pitching_rebel, or you can email me at pitchingrebel1@gmail.com if you do not have a Twitter, okay? and we could talk about more information about my lessons. But again, I understand where the frustrations are coming from. They need to figure this out quickly as into season 2. They need to figure that out, because we do have a very big game dropping that hasn't been dropped in a very long time. People are excited for it. NCAA football coming out in July, and it was already going to take away a big a good portion of the players of MLB The Show, but I think it's going to take even more now because of the fact that the content structure and even the gameplay isn't up to par to what people want. So people are just burned out. You have no new game modes. It's just tough. It's just tough at this point of the year. MLB The Show is on a very bad downward spiral, in my opinion. They need to figure it out quickly. I don't know if they could do it this year, but definitely next year they have to figure something out to bring that spark back, that people want to play this game and turn it on to play this game. Because if not, I mean, are people going to continue buying it? Of course, I will continue buying it because I'm a big MLB fan. I love baseball. That's what I played growing up, but I know that they will lose plenty of people and it could end up definitely going into a bad place. So, but anyways, that's my 2 cents. Again, in the comment section, I want to know your 2 cents, know what you're feeling, how you're feeling about the game, and everything I talked about, and even add more if you have more to say. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. Leave a like on the video, and in the comment section below, let me know again what your thoughts are about MLB The Show 24's current state of the game. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.